Love is God. Live in love. Live in love. Live in love.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Welcome to a fresh episode of Oh My Sai. I was fortunate to study in Swami's schools and colleges from 1993 to 2000. So I joined the Sathya Sai Higher Secondary School in the year 1993 for class 11. And I had been a Balavika student earlier, and I'd also made multiple trips to Parthi before joining. But I never knew the life that I was getting into in the hostel and in the institute. So when I joined the hostel, I saw a board in the hostel which said, "This is the place in which each lives for the other and all live for God." And it was definitely a mission statement for the hostel because we all lived by it. And the entire hostel routine and the college routines were around God, and it instilled a feeling that whatever we are doing it for God. So, as Swami used to say, whatever you do it perfectly. So, I can give you multiple examples of my own qualities and attributes that I got inculcated from this institution because I was doing things for Swami. So, one thing I would like to take is my running. So I was never a serious runner till I joined this institution, and we had this daily jogging and games in the morning. So we used to just get up and go and start jogging. So it was just normal jogging. Then in those days, Swami used to come from the mandir, and he used to go to the hospital, or sometimes he used to come to the hostel, and most times it used to be impromptu. And we used to just literally run behind Swami's car to just have his darshan, and he used to wave at us or give us a glimpse. So just for making this moment possible, me and most of the bunch of the boys with me used to run behind Swami's car. And sometimes it used to be like a competition where who can run the fastest, because once the car hits the main road, Swami's car literally used to be on top gear types. So we used to literally run behind this car, and I started doing this in my entire 11th standard. And then there was an event where it was called Run Miles with Smiles, where we had to run from the Vidyagiri Stadium till the hospital and come back. And to my surprise, I finished 12th in a race that was open for the entire school and the college. So that's when I realized that after running behind Swami's car, I have built up my stamina and I could run. So this went on further, and I was able to come second in the 10-kilometer race in Vrindavan. And lifelong this has kept me in good stead, because now I'm a marathon runner. I continue to run, and even in my wildest of my dreams, I would have never thought that I will run 42 kilometers. So all this was only possible because I was just running behind Swami, and I was doing it just to please Swami, in the sense that I wanted to see Swami smile when I go run behind him and when he looks at me. So this was one such moment where I see, when I look back at my life, I see that this has prepared me because I was doing this for God. And another particular instance that I would like to remember is about the sports meet. So every year on January 11th, the sports meet happens for the boys' campuses. And we try to put up some out-of-the-box programs. So during my first PG, Swami had few devotees who had come from Canada. So they were a husband-wife couple who were working in the circuses there, and they were skilled artists doing various tricks and stunts. And they put it across to Swami that they could teach the boys stilt walking. So I have never heard much about stilt walking till then. And when they wanted some volunteers, me and few other brothers said, we will do this. So we wanted to do this because we thought this will be a good opportunity to push our limits, try to do this, and at the end of the sports meet, we all get to go to the mandir and take a group photo with Swami. So when the initial briefing session happened, this couple from Canada, they came and said that usually they train only professionals, they do not train amateurs, and it is usually a 2 or 3 month long training, which is very intensive because there is a risk of injury, and stilts are nothing but sticks which you tie to your legs and then you start walking on them. And we had two types of stilts. One were 4-foot stilts, and another was 6-foot stilts. So I was chosen for the 4-foot stilts, and we had various practice sessions. And in the initial sessions, none of us even had the confidence that we will be able to do this, because they showed us certain videos where people dressed as performers in the circus or in festivals were doing this effortlessly, but we were not even able to put these things on and stand still. So then we all decided that we'll just leave it to Swami to see how we can do this, because time was very short. So usually we start the practice for sports meet sometime in the first week or second week of December, and we only had around 3 weeks time. And our schedule was such that right from the morning we wake up, we have the hostel routine, we go to the institute for our classes, and we also prepare for our end semester examinations, which start sometime in March. So we had our daily routine, and apart from that, we all decided that we'll do both morning and evening sessions, because the people who are trainers, they said they could come at our convenience to the place we choose, and they are there for us always. So every morning we used to get up, finish the hostel routine, and assemble in the ground at 6. And similarly in the evening after darshan will come at 6, and up 1 to 1.5 hours we used to practice this. So the first week was very tough, and they had the basic equipment, but we didn't have any preventive equipment, because what happens in stilts is that you literally tie your legs to these sticks, and there is a lot of abrasion that happens in the knee. Then we did a lot of improvisation, so we used the cricket pads to protect our legs and knees, and they taught us the techniques, and slowly we were literally on our feet after a week, where we were able to walk on the stilts. And one of the problems with the stilts is that you cannot stand still in one place. You have to balance your weight by shifting the weight from one feet to another. So in order to give us more confidence, they said that they will give us a surprise test. And this was after 2 weeks. And one more thing they wanted us to do was that walking on stilts is fine, but to create a wow moment for Swami, they wanted us to play a handball match on stilts. So at that time this was unimaginable, but what they told us was that seeing the progress we have made in the first 2 weeks, they said we could definitely pull this off. So we left the rest to Swami and said after the third week we will do the surprise test. And this surprise test for us was to walk all the way up to Hanuman on stilts from the Shanti Vedika stage. So because when you have to put on the stilts, you will need to be on higher ground. So we used to sit on the steps of Shanti Vedika galleries, put on the stilts, and we had done the round of the ground, but we had never walked uphill. So this day came, and the trainers were there. We also had a support crew, and we had to walk all the way up to Hanuman. And though we took baby steps, we took a long time. We took time and we reached on top of the Hanuman, and that's when we all got the confidence that we'll be definitely able to play this handball match. So then we started playing by throwing the ball and passing the ball, etc. And on the day of the sports meet, we did a spectacular performance. So we were all on stilts, and we threw the ball to each other. We played the match, and we could see the happiness in Swami's face, the look of surprise when he saw us on stilts, though he came and visited us during various practice sessions. So another thing that I would like to mention here is that Swami used to make it a point to come and check how everybody is doing. So it was like he used to come and check on the march past. There used to be bike stunts and various other out of the box performances, and he used to come almost every other day to see how we are doing, to motivate us and ensure that his assurance is always there. So the wow moment here for me was that on the day of the match, we all somehow managed to finish the match. And then when we went to the mandir for the picture with Swami, we were all so happy because Swami gave us a wonderful picture. And so this was one of the moments where I felt that I literally had to come out of my comfort zone. I didn't know what stilt walking was. I didn't know if we were having enough time to do the practice, get the skill and play a game. But all this was made possible only because we thought if you're going to do this for Swami, we have to put up a good, perfect show. And if you look at what I am doing in my corporate life now, and for that matter, once you grow up, once you go into the world is full of surprises. You are always pushed to the limit. You need to come out of your comfort zone. So here Swami keeps saying that we need to bend our body, mend our senses and end the mind. So once you do this practically, you will be able to tackle anything in life. So in my professional life, I work for a French bank and I work in operational risk and resilience, and I need to tackle stakeholders across the globe. I have a multiracial, multicultural, multi-regional teams working in various time zones, and I get thrown challenges at me every single day. but I'm able to take on all these challenges and come out with flying colors only because of the pressure test I've gone through here, only because of the faith I have in myself, which is because of the faith I have in God, what Swami, the institution, and all the teachers have instilled in me. And one major thing which I find it here, because I've studied till 10th standard in other schools outside, is that the love and care the teachers they have, the dedication they have in teaching us not only about education but also about character building. And as Swami keeps saying, education is for life and not for a living. And I truly realize the value of all these in my various experiences in my career as well as with people outside. And coming to parenting as well, as a parent, I feel really proud that Swami has given me the right value framework and the character to bring up my children, and this has kept me in good stead. So overall, I would like to summarize to say that whatever I am today, it is because of Swami and his institutions, and I'm always grateful to Swami for making me what I am today. And each thing that we did in the hostel or in the institute, I'm able to relate it back today to say what that meant, because it definitely added to my character and my personality. Thank you all, and Jai Sai Ram.